Welcome to Just Cuz Podcast.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I'm Jay.
This is Katina.
And we are so happy that you guys are here. Oh my God. I am so excited. I don't know why I'm so excited today, but I am so excited, Tina.
What's up, Jay? What's up? It's a good day.
It's a good day, guys. Let me tell y'all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you gonna give them the news?
Y'all support, bruh. Let me tell you. Look, I said, bruh. Can you hear me? I said, my nephew's gonna be excited. Let me tell y'all. Y'all have been doing y'all big one. Tina, tell them.
Mm-hmm. We have to applaud you guys. You guys have been wonderful, awesome as far as the support. Come on, Jay, roll it on out for them. Let them know.
Guys, we have ranked in about the top 12% on all podcast indexes.
That is so
guys.
That is so awesome. That is way more than what we expected, especially so early, starting off.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's God. That is God.
We're talking about upon millions, guys.
It was more than 4 million.
Yes.
It's listed as more than 4 million podcasts out there. And we are ranking in the top. That's awesome. That's so awesome.
Guys.
Our mood today is going to be on top. Man,
yes, it really is, because
high.
My mood was one thing, but then when I found that out, my mood changed, baby. But anyway, okay, let us focus. Again, thank y'all. Y'all are so dope.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much.
We can't do it without you. Thank you so much.
And so guess what? If you had a birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. You saw another year, honey. And God, we thank you that you are here.
Amen.
And that you saw another year. And we wish you many, many, many more to come.
Amen.
Okay.
Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday, Tina.
Yes,
What
Jay.
is your mood today, honey?
What is my mood today? I think we said that we will utilize the subject of seasons. So if we're going to do the subject of season, I am going to pick winter. I'm going to pick winter, and not because everybody is all closed up and wrapped tight. I'm not picking it for that reason. I'm picking it for its beauty. So the other day we got snow. I don't know where you guys are listening from, but in different areas, you may have experienced snow. And for me, when I look at snow, I look at it in its beauty, and it's so miraculous how it's made and how it comes from heaven. And, you know, I'm always going to put a little touch of Jesus on it. So y'all ought to know that by now. But anyhow, it's so beautiful. But if you've ever paid attention to snow and you've looked at the snowflakes, every last one has its own identity, and it has its own beauty. I remember one day I was sitting outside, and like, this was not recently, but last year I was sitting outside and I was with my dogs, and it began to snow, but I was watching the snow as it hit my hand, and I was looking at every little crystal on each individual snowflake. And I just thought, I was like, wow, how amazing. How beautiful is that? How amazing. So, and it's also, I don't know, to me, it seems like a symbol of purity, because it's so white and it's so beautiful, you know. So my mood today, I would say, is winter. Winter in its beauty. That's my mood for today.
Awesome, Tina. Well, baby, mine ain't winter. Winter is so cold to me, but the beauty, I understand the beauty of it, because when you get you a full snow,
oh, that's so pretty.
Honey, you really recognize and understand who God really is.
Get your cup of cocoa.
Come on now,
wrap tight.
Talk about it.
You buy that fireplace, girl. Anyway,
baby, all that, but that ain't mine.
That ain't yours.
So. Mine, so I am a summer baby. I was born in July. But it'd be too hot for me, so that ain't mine either. Mine is the spring.
Oh, nice.
My
nice.
mood is the spring because a lot of things happen in the spring. We get new flowers, like the flowers bloom, the weather breaks and it changes and the sun comes out. And you might get a little rain, but it's still beauty in the rain when it comes in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
The insects return, you know, it's almost like God breathes life back into the earth again.
Oh, that's DJ.
And so for me, I am in the mood of spring because I am anticipating the new beginnings. I'm anticipating new life. I am anticipating a fresh anointing.
Ooh,
like
that's good.
I'm anticipating the newness that God has in store. And so that's where I am. I am in spring.
That is awesome, Jay. And us being right here at the tail end of the year, coming into the new year, it seems like it is so appropriate. That's awesome, Jay. I like that.
Yeah, girl, that's my mood, honey. I wish it was now because it's cold.
It is cold.
But anyway.
Cold. But I didn't want to bring light to it being cold.
Girl.
I was trying to bring some beauty to what we see.
Baby, it's cold. All right. So come on, guys. It's y'all favorite. It's our favorite. It's y'all favorite. It's our favorite. WWYD. WWYD. What would y'all do? Okay.
Oh God. We taking
that on the road.
We gotta get somebody to make us some music. Lord have mercy.
That is so funny.
We just doing what we do, y'all.
Look, this is us all day, every day.
Oh my God.
And honey, we need a whole band if they want to really keep up with us all day, every day, because we will make a song out of anything.
Y'all better know, and y'all know we just starting out. So look.
Look, hang with us, stay with us.
Be patient.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. WWYD. This one is from Kennedy. Hey, Kennedy. Okay, I need your advice. I have been unemployed for months and haven't been able to land a job. I live in a rural area and my savings is almost gone. I feel like I need to step out on faith and move to the city or another state. My family is here. My parents need my help financially, but I also don't want to leave them in case they need me. I am between a rock and a hard place. Please help me. Ooh.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
You want to go first?
I'll let you take it, Jay.
Okay. So, Kennedy, first, let me tell you that our heart and our prayers go out to you.
Yes.
Because this is a difficult time right now as it relates to jobs. I know in this economy, a lot of people have lost jobs that, you know, had stability and had been there for a long time and had longevity and invested and all of that, and they lost their jobs. And so, you know, you are in our thoughts, you are in our prayers.
Yes.
And so as far as it relates to this decision, this is a big decision, right? And I know that it feels uncomfortable right now. And I've been there. I am starting my business. So I'm currently, you know, in that space of just starting and stepping out on faith and doing.
Talk about it, Jay.
And trusting God in all things. And I know that it puts you in a difficult space because, you know, one thing about it is when you get ready to take that leap, it's almost like a bird. You are uncomfortable, you're scared, you're looking for your lifeline, you don't know what to do next. And as you just articulated in this message, is that, you know, you have almost used up your lifeline, which was your savings. And you have also talked about how, you know, it's just maybe not a lot of job opportunities in your area. And you also spoke about, you know, moving to the city. So I'm assuming that like you might be in the country or like in a small area. I'm not 100% sure because that wasn't stated. But you also talked about moving to the next state. So to me, it seems like there may not be a lot of opportunities right at your hands. So one thing I'll say, and I'm pretty sure you thought about it, but I'll just reiterate, looking for something remote. Because if you look
That's
for
good,
something
Jay.
remote, that may be able to help you to still, stay where you want to stay. But if you're feeling that push and you're feeling that, because we feel it, some people say in they shy na na or whatever you want to call it. But when you feel it deep in your spirit, deep within your being, that, oh my God, I need to do something or I need to make this move, please listen. Because the worst thing to do is to have felt that unction, ignored it, and you miss your blessing. So this is something that, of course, we're unpacking, because only you know what's going to be the best situation for you. And as far as your family and your parents, whew,
Wow.
that's hard. It's hard because we don't want to leave them. Like, I don't know if it could be health related that you don't want to, if they need you financially, like if they're not able to up and move with you, or if they don't want to move out of their house because they've been there so many years. Like, it's so many different factors. But if you can come to a common ground or a common space with your parents and just say, look, if you feel like you really have to do this, I need to do this. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for us. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so you go ahead, you step out there and you do what you need to do. You move if you need to. If they can't come with you, then, maybe you can figure out how to schedule visits so you can come back. And if it's like a once a month, or I mean, the beautiful thing about technology is that we can FaceTime, we can Facebook Live, we can do all of those different things on Messenger and all of that, so that you can still have that connectivity as though you were still there. But Kennedy, that's my advice, is that you're going to have to trust yourself in this, because only you know the answer.
Jay, that was great advice. That was great advice. I would say to Kennedy, so Kennedy, one thing that I noticed that you said, you were talking about the job opportunities, and you were talking about how some of your resources have dried up. We work these jobs, we have 401ks, and we do these investments and things like that so that we can structure ourselves for our future. And if we don't have that for our future, then where are we left? Sometimes, Kennedy, we have to look at our current situation and put ourselves first, because you can deplete yourself by exhausting yourself beyond your own measures and just outstretching your own means. So make sure that you're putting yourself first in your decision. Another thing I would say for you, Kennedy, is pray about it. Have you prayed about it? Because prayer is going to give you a peace and a comfort on whatever it is that you are supposed to do. God always gives us these tips, I'll say. He always gives us these little tips on what it is that we should be doing. I don't know if you've ever experienced before where you went into a store and you looked at a particular product and you just kept looking at it and you just kept looking at it, but then you walked away from it. And then the very next day or the next week, you found yourself needing that product. Well, that's just like what Jay says. That is the unction of the Holy Spirit trying to tell you that it was necessary at that point in time. But because we're in the place, in the space that we are at that particular time, we don't really pay attention to what the Holy Spirit is trying to say. So if you pray, that will help you to tune those things in altogether so that you pay attention to the signs in which the Lord is trying to give you and how he's trying to guide you. Another thing when it comes to your family, I completely understand, love my family. Nothing I wouldn't do for those that are close to me, those ones that I love. Um, maybe it's a case where if your parents are older and they need to live with you, are you able to support them in them doing that if they were to move along with you? Maybe that's an option. They can actually move with you, instead of you having to. Travel back and forth if they are retired. But I know that sometimes with parents, they have retired and they are They are
Stuck in
unchanging.
their ways.
They stuck. They're stuck, and they're like, nope, I'm going to live here, and that's fine if that's what they choose. But just like they make a decision and a choice that that's where they want to be stabilized, you have to make a decision
Come on,
and a
Tina.
choice, on what you would like your future to behold. So you can't allow other people and situations to drive your experience. So another, like, what I would look at is, you know, is it worth you sticking around, trying to figure it out, or is a change in scenery good for you? It could be that the change in scenery that is good for you. Maybe what it is that you love to do, or that, I don't know if you went to school to do it, or whatever it is, the career that you are interested in doing. It could be that, like Jay said, it's in a different place, and that's okay if it's in a different place. It is, people get up and they relocate all the time. Don't be afraid to go and to chase after your dreams. Chase your dreams. That's what they're there for. But they will never become reality if you don't chase after them. They will never become reality if you don't work towards it. Faith without works is dead. So just kind of step out on faith, trust God, trust his leadership, and just do what you got to do. And don't feel bad about anything. Don't feel bad that you have to leave. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad about anything. Instead, take it in stride and walk in the blessing in which is right before you.
And it's never too late.
Never.
It is never too late. And I know that, you did talk about like depleting your savings, and that it's almost, and that was the thing that I remember.
Right.
It's almost gone.
Right.
And so that means that we don't even know you, and we know that you are responsible,
Mm-hmm.
and you are a planner,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Mm-hmm.
prioritize because you're trying to figure something out now before it's gone.
Very smart.
And so, and you said that you help your parents financially. So if you're helping your parents financially, then you have set yourself in a position to where you can make this move comfortably. Because let me tell you something, I pay attention to what people say.
Mm-hmm.
You would not be asking if you wasn't able to make the move.
That's right.
You wouldn't be asking because it wouldn't be an option. So the fact that you're asking and even considering making the move, you have weighed your options.
That's right.
And I think this is beautiful. More of us need to do that. Mm-hmm. More of us need to plan out. More of us, because faith without works is dead.
That's right.
So more of us need to plan out what our move. We need to be strategic about it. Mm-hmm. And we need to trust God as we're doing it, because God is, like Katina said, God is going to give you direction. And baby, when God give you direction, it's the perfect direction.
Ain't it?
And so you won't have to look back and be like, oh my God, I should have, because you would have already done it. Okay?
That's good, Jay.
And your family, like she said, will be okay if they are healthy and they can take care of themselves or take care of one another. In the meantime, in between time, while you chase your dreams and your career, do it. Mm-hmm. Do what you need to do. Because let's face it, a lot of us don't get out of a job because we wanted to.
Right.
And you didn't specify what happened. You just said you've been unemployed. So most of us don't say, okay, I'm leaving my job today. I want to cut off all my money. Like, we don't do that. That's not what we do.
That's not what we do.
And we definitely don't say, well, let me cut this job off and just use almost all my savings. No, we don't do that.
Ridiculous thing.
Absolutely not.
There are some though, Jay. There are some.
Baby, keep them away from me, because I don't need none of that to rub off on me, because I need to stay focused. I need a Kennedy, okay?
Okay, I know that's right.
I need a Kennedy. Kennedy got,
I know that's right.
That stuff is together,
right,
okay?
Right.
So yeah, Kennedy, look, you are empowered to make this decision, and whatever decision you make is going to be the best decision for you, because we didn't give you faith. You said step out on faith. So you already obtained it. Like, you already got it. So now just exercise it, boo.
Amen. Well, and moving on.
Period. Okay, guys. But seriously, Kennedy, we wish you great, great success, and know that you are going to be amazing. And let us know how everything turns out. We want to know. Check in with us, honey. All right, main topic. I saw you. Main topic today is spectators.
Whew. This will be a good one.
Spectator who? Spectator what? Spectator where? We gotta talk about these looking people.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you talking about the eyes that's in the background?
Yes.
Oh, when it, in that picture where it's all dark and you only see the eyes blinking.
Girl.
You talking about that?
Yeah, that emoji when you just send the eyes.
Oh yeah. That's what you talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
The lookers.
The watchers.
Oh, okay.
The non-doers.
Okay.
Them.
I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Them spectators. Okay.
Them right there.
The ones that like to watch
and judge.
Oh, the ones that watch and judge.
Jay? The ones that watch and judge from the background. They so way back you can't even hear them.
Oh my gosh, Jay, they sitting there watching and judging. They probably ain't got nothing going on for themselves.
Nothing.
Girl, that's sad.
Let's talk about
Girl, that's sad. That's sad. Well, as you said, you already started it off. So as you said, those particular spectators, I mean, you have two kinds. You have the kind that actually watch and they applaud you, and that's wonderful. And then you have the kind that watch and they look for you to fail. They're just watching to see you fail, or they want to see what they can see. And either way, but I'm going to tell you like this, though, Jay. Either way. Jerry Jones says, all publicity is good publicity. So even if you're watching and you're not engaging and you're not supporting, your number still counts. And so you're still lifting up that particular person in the ranks of where they're trying to go to. I'm just saying. So even though it may be a foul intention, you still, as a spectator on the other end, you're still helping to increase the visibility of whatever it is that you're watching. I mean, so I guess on the other end, as being the spectator, if it were me and I don't like you, or I'm not supportive of you or what you're doing, is it worth me spending my time? Is it worth me wasting my time to truly increase you? Because numbers don't lie. Come on, Jay. Come on.
Tina, girl, what? All that I can get from what you just said right now is your spectators are your supporters.
They supporters.
Your spectators are a number in your stats of life.
Yes.
Your spectators push you forward. They make you matriculate.
Come on.
They
matriculate?
Yes, girl. They make you move up in rank.
They
do. My God. Not just in the physical, but they do it spiritually.
Come on, won't they do it?
Because if you in the background and you jealous, if you in the background and you watching, if you in the background and you anticipating my fall, if you in the background and you just trying to pick out things that you can just think about, because you ain't gonna say nothing because you're a spectator.
Right.
So you just gonna think about it and let it clog your memory and mess up your whole entire life. You know what you did for me? You edified my whole life. You let me know that everything that I am doing, I am supposed to be doing
it's
and
right.
God sees you, even though you're in the background.
It's right.
God sees you. God knows your intent. God knows your heart. God knows the emotions that you looking with. God knows everything. And guess what God does?
What'd he do, Jay?
Hold up a standard for you.
Won't he do it? So even if there's malice or foul intent on the backside, the Lord don't care.
And it turn around for your good.
It'll turn around for your good because it would never still touch you. So when people spend too much time worrying about spectators and what other people think and how they're waiting on their fall, and some even use these spectators as validation. And that's a whole nother thing. Like, what do you need someone else to validate you for? If you're called to do something, then you do what it is that you're called to do. You weren't called by the person that was spectating. You were called by a purpose, or you were called by something greater. And I say that something greater being the Lord. But you don't need the validation of other people in order for you to be or do whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. Let those spectators be exactly what they are. There were so many spectators in the Bible. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jay. It was so many spectators. So many people just sat around and they watched and they looked. Even the Pharisees, they were spectators. They get mad. They get mad about what they see, everything that they see, but every single thing or parable or chapter that you read, and that they were actually there, they were in the area, they were present, they were sitting around somewhere watching.
Yeah.
And you know what they were doing? Talking back and forth to one another, talking about how, oh my gosh, this man, if we keep letting people, watch what he's doing and talk good about him, then and they were talking about Jesus. If we keep letting people watch him and praise him, then we're going to lose the control. Guess what? Never had it.
Never had control.
Never had it.
And that's
Spectators, they don't have it. They don't even realize it.
They don't realize that they don't have control.
No control.
And I think about this because this is a digital online generation, like world. We are all social media platforms. We're everywhere. And you can get boggled down and destroyed by people
Talk about it,
that
Jay.
are looking at you, that are watching you, that are spectating about you and what you're doing and what you're not doing. Let me tell you this. You are never going to please everybody.
Come on, Jay. That's
so
good.
The person you need to please first and foremost is God and then yourself.
Come on.
Okay? And if God lives in you, then you are going to take care of two at one time. So if you're pleasing you and knowing what your purpose is, like Tina talked about, you got to know your purpose and walk it out. Even like she told Kennedy, know your purpose and walk it out and understand that everything else will be taken care of in the process. So Spectator what? Spectator who?
Oh my God.
Spectator where?
Please.
We don't even know who they are.
Yeah. That's the crazy part, Jay. Is we don't even know who you are. Like most of the time, that person that's sitting on the other end with their face all tore up, or making foul, comments, and making rude comments and things like that. Most of the time, they don't even know who you are. And for those that do know who you are, you already know what that spirit is.
Come on now.
You already know that's the spirit.
That's jealousy.
You already know that.
That's what it is.
So who cares? I mean, and who cares if somebody feels the kind of way? Just like Jay said, you will never please everyone.
Right.
It's not for us to go out to try to do that.
No. And look, I'm about to talk to the jealous people right now.
Oh, uh-oh. Don't say
No, I am serious. I ain't playing. I'm about to talk to the jealous people right now. Let me tell you something. If you took the energy that you put into being jealous and envying and coveting what somebody else has,
that's good.
Yes. If you took that energy,
I like that word,
that you spent trying to see yourself as this person, see yourself having what this person has, whether it be spiritual, physical, emotionally, honey, husbands, whatever the case is, if you see yourself being in a place to where you are coveting what somebody else has, then you need to take a look at yourself, reevaluate, and say, okay, look, let me step back. Let me stop coveting this person's career. Let me stop coveting this person's husband. Let me stop coveting this person's kids.
Come on.
Let me say, and these are things that I have heard, witnessed, seen. I know it to be so.
Wow.
I have watched it happen.
It's real.
You don't know what it took for somebody to get the things that you're asking or coveting.
Girl.
You don't know what it took for them to get that. Are you willing to go through that?
Talk about
the climb.
Are
you willing to go through illness? Are you willing to go through loss upon loss upon loss upon loss so that God can reward you openly and make you an example?
That's good, Jay. Talk about it.
Of his grace, of his mercy, of his love.
That's right, Jay.
Like, come on now. We got to do better. We have to do better. And we're not too young and we're not too old to do better.
That's good.
Jealousy is just nothing but the enemy.
It is.
Like, that is the devil. That is Satan himself. Jealousy. That is horrible.
Jay, you just said a whole mouthful, girl. You just said a whole mouthful. I mean, there's nothing good. There's nothing good about it. But I'll tell you this, that part that you said, were you talking about, are you willing to go through what that person went through in order to have what they have or the life that they have? Most people ain't. They're not. They see what they see, and they see the glory because that's what God allows them to see.
Yeah.
They do not see what the journey looked like in order for them to get there. And you never know what it truly looks like on the other side anyway. Just because it looks so good and it's so glammed up and it's so glossy and it's pretty and it's shiny does not mean that's its genuine look. It may look like that because of the process that it took in order for it to get there. Think about a diamond. A diamond starts as a piece of coal. It has to go through a whole process in order for it to become a diamond. It has to go through pressure. It has to go through all these different stages in order for it to become a diamond. And then at the end, even after it has become in rock form a diamond, it still has to be polished. It still has to be cut. It still has to go through all these different stages. So it looks and it appears to you to be a diamond, but the stages that came before that, prior to that, they had to take place as well. So you never know what it is that you're looking at. Those eyes and those spectators on the backside, that have the little hate in their heart or whatever it is that they're dealing with. You just don't know what it is that actually had to happen when it comes to the process of what you see, the production that you see that is in front of you. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful being the spectator that hates. Don't be that person. Yes. Do not be that person because you don't know that you would want to travel that road. Do not be that person.
That brings me to what I was getting ready to say because I'm about to give y'all a gem.
Drop it, girl.
That brings me to what I was getting ready to say. We talked about it from the standpoint of when God elevates you. But what about when the enemy elevates you?
Because that's real.
When Satan elevates you
that's
and
real.
You're coveting with someone that doesn't have Christ, that is operating from an evil demonic place. Some of us look at, and I am not saying that all celebrities are this way. This is not what I'm saying, but I'm talking to our teenagers, our kids, all, you look at these people that are in the forefront. They in the limelight. They seem untouchable. They seem like they're God. Some of them have took the statue and the persona of thinking that they are a God.
That's what they think.
Okay? And so let me tell you something. There is a great fall. If you think about everyone that has idolized themselves as this big person and that I'm untouchable, I can't be touched. Jay. You all the way up here. And let me tell you something. God let your behind fall all the way down to the ground. Past your spectator.
Yes,
you fall past your spectators.
Yes,
your spectators got to look down to find you.
Oh, not the spectators got to look down to see you. Girl, that's deep. That is deep.
Be careful
that
about
is deep.
being jealous and wanting what other people have.
Yes.
That is not a safe place to be in. That is not an edifying place to be in. That is not a good place to be in because you never know what you are asking for.
That's right. Jay, there was this instance in the Bible where there was this woman, she had these two sons, and she came to Jesus and she asked Jesus if her two sons could sit on his right and his left side in heaven. Jesus actually looked at her and said, "Woman, do you know what you're asking me? Do you know what you're asking me? Can they drink the cup that I drink from?" Now, if Jesus told, because Jesus could have been like, "Sure, and I'll make everything all great and I'll make everything all grand." But instead, his response was, "Do you know the cup that I have to drink from?" But he had to go back and he had to tell her, "Look, it is not for me to choose who sits on the right side and the left side of the Father." He had to go back and he had to tell her, he said, "But they will surely drink from the cup that I drink from." So you have to be careful.
Yeah.
The things that you covet, the things that you want, or even the things that you ask for and you pray about.
Yes, manipulation.
Yes, you have to be careful because, like you said, everything is not a blessing from the Lord. Some things come from the enemy.
Yeah, that you manifest.
And you'll hear people say that the enemy can bless you too. Yeah.
Sure can.
Yeah, because he's gonna make it look a kind of way. He's gonna make it look like it's right, but that does not mean that it's right. It's just as wrong as the day is long.
And you have to ask God for discernment.
Yes.
You have to ask God for discernment and ask God to open your eyes so that you see clearly, open your heart so that you're able to, it doesn't deceive you. Because the Bible tells us that the heart is deceptive.
That's good.
And so you have to ask, you have to pray those things. God, please let me understand and see clearly. Let me know what your thoughts are concerning me. Let me know what your plan is for me, not what my plan is for me, because my plan is always going to be jacked up. My plan is always going to be messed up, and I'm always going to have to do this thing, go around in a circle like a hamster wheel if I do it my way.
Not the hamster wheel.
Yes, girl, keep running and running and running and running around, and you running thinking you going somewhere, and you still in a circle.
You still in a circle.
In the cage.
In the cage.
With the little child looking at you and tapping on the screen.
You got somebody from the outside looking at you. You can't go any further than the circle in the same place that you're going in. And you stuck in a cage.
Stuck in a cage when all you had to do was ask the Father. Girl, in this case, all you had to do was step off the wheel.
Come on, but folks don't even realize that.
Jesus,
folks don't
help
even realize
us,
that.
God.
But like for real though, I mean, we're talking about like these spectators. Like this is something that I feel like people should really, they should really check themselves on. Are you, whether it's with friends, whether it's with family, because you see so many people out here, everybody's hustling, everybody's trying to do their thing. So what we need to do is check ourselves to see if we're really being intentional to be on the good side.
There you go.
Are we being intentional to be on the good side? So if you have, I'm a supporter of family when it comes to businesses and things like that. I know that there's a lot of places out here, and you have a lot of family that have businesses, and you can't get to everybody. But I think that it's important that we should at least try to show some support to some of our family. And if we do it and someone else does it, then eventually we will reach everyone.
Exactly.
But I mean, it's about the intention. Be intentional on bringing the good to the forefront. Be intentional that when you're watching, don't just watch. If you see your brother or your sister and they're working hard, why aren't you supporting? And when I say support does not have to come in, it doesn't have to come in a huge form. Support is, hey, you're doing a great job. Support is click the share button. Support is engaging. Tell somebody. My gosh, tell somebody. That's support. I mean, it doesn't take a lot when we're talking about support. And again, like if you see that you have family that provides a particular service and you see that, or you have another friend or what have you that needs this particular service, recommend. Do some recommendations for that particular person. It is intention that we have to pay attention to. Are you doing things in a way to create a environment of positivity, or are we not contributing at all, or are we contributing negatively? So it's one or the other. You either fall in one of three of those categories.
Well, when you make the decision not to do anything at all, you made a decision.
That's good. That's true. That's true. Because then you just become those eyes in the background that are just blinking in the dark. Like, but the crazy thing, Jay, is some people don't even realize. But what's crazy though, Jay? Some people don't even realize that they're not unseen spectators, but they're but they're seen, that the Lord reveals them. They don't even realize that they've been revealed. The Lord will not have you in the dark. He won't have you in the dark. The whole time they think that they're sitting in the backdrop, in the bushes somewhere with their eyes blinking, and you see them, you like, I see you. Like, girl, I like for real, like I see you.
Let me tell you something.
I see you seeing me.
These social media apps tell on you.
Yeah,
too.
they will.
They tell you who's looking at you. They tell you who's watching you. They tell you.
They do.
Like, even if you don't heart something.
That's right.
Even if you don't like or say, I hate this post.
That's
like,
right.
Even if
just say I don't like it.
If you do nothing, you are still exposed.
You're still exposed because God would not have you to be in the dark, because that's just how That's just how things work. But other than that, I'm gonna tell you this part too. I was watching the video, and what really truly got me on this subject, this topic, I saw a young brother, and he had did this video on TikTok, and he was talking the same thing. He was saying, I got all these people that, they follow me, and but yet they won't share my stuff.
Girl.
He said they won't share my stuff. And then when I see them, they'll say, I saw your video. And he like, bruh, if you saw it, then why didn't you like it? Why didn't you share it? But you have the nerve to come to me and tell me, I saw your stuff. Oh, well, that's great. Why didn't you engage?
Yes, and that's the key. Engage. If you are a spectator, for you to come out of spectation.
Out of spectation.
For you to come out of spectation.
That's good.
Become an engager.
Please engage. That's just, always saying.
Just engage.
Be intentional.
Yes, and this is with life. This ain't just like digital social media.
Yes.
This is life. Engage.
Pour something good
yes.
out.
You are sitting back watching me and watching my life. Why don't you engage with me in my life?
That's right.
And I can engage with you.
That's
give me the opportunity. Because right now you don't give me the opportunity to do nothing.
Come on, Jay. I'm saying, you're sitting back and you watching me, and especially if you see me struggling, but yet you say
Lord
nothing.
Jesus.
But yet you say nothing. You have nothing to add to. Okay, so then when the same thing happens to you and nobody comes along, but you feel a kind of way, come on. Come on. Like, that me and Jay, we're here to be real. We're just here to be real.
Real as I don't know what.
And we just going to tell the truth about it. You never know when you find yourself in that place or in that space where you need that same
and you gotta
support.
Call them.
That's right. You just never know.
You got to call the one you didn't help.
That's right. And this could be good or bad. Unfortunate. It could be either or. But you would want somebody to actually be there for you. Like you said, this is not only social media, but this is in life.
In life.
This is in life. Imagine, well, not even imagine, because we've all been through it, where we have family and they know that we're going through something.
Yeah.
But they don't bother to reach out.
No.
That's sad.
Nothing.
That is sad. But then you being on the other end, you being a different person, when you see someone else going through something, or even it being something that's good and that's worthy of praise, and you're like, you know what, I saw, that's dope. Like, I'm so happy for you and what you're doing, whatever.
Yeah.
Or if the case is on the other side of the spectrum, where it's like, I see that you're struggling and that you might need a little help. It's the words, like, say something, show some kind of support.
Yeah, and especially in this time, because to be honest, more than a few of us are struggling. And we are trying. Like, the economy is just hard right now. It is tough. It is horrible. And many of us are in places that we haven't been before.
That's right, Jay.
And it's like, when we do our temperature check, like, that's real.
Yes,
we don't
just
real. Do it on the podcast.
That's right.
We do it with each other daily. I talk to her daily.
Yes.
If it's a text message, if it's a call, most of the time our text messages, we talking in our text messages. They might say that we owe, but it's okay. I'd rather talk in text than to have to type all that stuff out, because I be having a whole lot to say.
Oh my Lord. No, I'd rather talk in text, but this girl is gonna call.
I'm gonna call, because sometimes let me tell you why. Yeah. Listen. Make sure you listen.
She already telling.
Because at some point in time, I gotta hear you.
That's right.
I have to hear your voice. I need to hear the tone. I need to be able to do an evaluation and assessment to make sure that you're good. Because if you don't sound right, I'm coming.
That's right.
What's wrong with you? I'm coming.
You make such a wonderful point when you say, I need to hear your voice, because things in text can be dry and they can be misconstrued. That happens all the time. You can tell. Sometimes you can tell the tone that people are coming at you with. You can tell. Sometimes you can tell, when it's through text. But sometimes you can't truly tell where things are coming from in a place of emotion until you actually hear the voice. So it's good to actually check in. It's good.
Yeah, and it's good to use them capital letters that I'll be using too when I really need you to hear me.
And she will. And I will too.
Them capital letters. And baby, I love a GIF,
Oh, yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
Whatever.
I love them
Yeah.
because maybe you didn't understand what I said when
Right.
I said what I said, and I said it how I meant it, and I
Right.
want to send this to you to
because
make
it
sure
gives
you know.
emotion. It gives emotion.
Period.
It gives feeling. You know,
Yeah.
that's, you know what, Jay, I'm glad that you said that. That is one of the reasons why. Okay, so most of y'all know me. So, you know, on Facebook or whatever, you know, I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm going to heart you. I just heart everything. Because I don't want people to feel like, oh, I just didn't care about it, or I felt a kind of way. I just give everybody the same thing. You get a heart. That's it. That's pretty much all you getting from me. Unless,
and I forget sometimes to give a heart. I got to go back days later.
But that's what you're going to get from me, because that's the tone and the warmth that I'm trying to bring to whatever it is that I'm supporting at the time. So that's why you get a heart from me. I don't necessarily put so much into, you know, all these other expressions and reactions and all that stuff or whatever. However, but you also will see with me, because of tone and because of feeling, you'll see a lot of emojis and things like that, because it breaks some of the coldness, you know, some of the dryness off of conversation.
Yeah.
It creates a feel. It creates a warmth, you know.
Yeah. And I think COVID.
But if I don't, you know where I'm coming from.
Period. I think COVID during the pandemic and that in itself, and working remote and all that, we had to be a little bit more intentional with how we communicate non-verbally. And I think that was a good thing, because a lot of us had to learn it, and we never had to use it before, so we didn't really know how to convey how we felt. Or and I'm a girl, I do not like texting. You can't tell, but
because I make you text.
Babe, let me tell you something. My spouse will tell you I don't like texting. I can't stand it. I'd be like, why are we doing this right now?
Yeah, I will make her text me. She will call, and I will have to send her the voicemail and finish my text and tell her and let her text me back. Yeah, because I'm in the middle of something.
Both of y'all do. Both of y'all try to make me text. And then she'll come in and say,
"It'd be so simple, though.
You didn't see my text?" I'm like, oh my God, you were literally in the other room. Why you just didn't walk in here and tell me?
Because it was simpler.
That is crazy to me.
Quicker.
That is crazy to me.
It's quicker.
And so I'll be looking at you and my spouse the same way, like, walk away.
Girl, that is so funny.
Because I will pick up the phone and call.
Yes, she will. She will. And it does not make a difference if you are in the circle.
I don't care.
It don't make a difference what time it is. If you're in the circle.
If you're in the circle.
But you got to be in the circle.
You got to be in the circle. And I do not have a whole lot in my circle. No. So you got to be in the circle.
Right. But that's only because we truly, you know, those are the ones that we have to do the check-ins with to make sure everything is good, you know. But
so please have a circle, guys, because you need to have a circle, because
of good spectators.
Yeah.
Good spectators. Please have a circle of good spectators. And you better pay attention to what's in your circle, because just because it starts out right don't mean that everybody in the group is good, because Judas was no good. And he was a part of the whole crew, but Judas wasn't no good. So keep it check.
And God knew it.
He knew it.
And that's how good God is.
That's how good he is.
Because God will let you know.
He sure will.
God will tell you that when they
He sure will.
It's happened to me. I'm gonna remove that one. That's what Lord told me. I will remove that one.
God will do it.
And I said, okay. You just let me know when I'm ready.
The Lord will do it. I'm telling you, He will do it. But girl, these spectators, like I said, you can either be on the good side, or you could be on the bad side, or the negative side. But you gotta choose. It's like the word says, choose ye this day.
Yeah,
who you gonna serve,
girl.
You gotta choose
what you gonna do.
You gotta choose. I mean, don't be the one that sits and says absolutely nothing. Don't be the one that sits in negativity. Be the one. Try to always be the one that's supportive, because you never know when you're going to need that support back.
Yeah, and it just boils down to treat others the way you want to be
That's
treated.
good.
So if you treat others the way you want to be treated, then you know what type of spectator you're going to be. It's not a discussion. You know exactly what you're going to be. Because would you want somebody to be in the background standing and looking at you?
Come on.
Some people weird. They might like that, but I ain't for that.
Hey, you're right. It's some weird stuff out there. Girl, I can't even tell you how many new fake accounts that I've started following my page.
Using 7925721234589101112.
With no picture.
No picture.
With no picture. No picture.
Baby, I don't even know who you are, and you messaging.
Right.
What are we about to talk about?
It's crazy. Just crazy.
So you know what I'm gonna respond?
What you gonna respond?
78923456789.
Not all the numbers.
All the numbers. I'm gonna match your energy.
That is so funny.
All right, Tina. Did we talk about them spectators?
I think we covered it all.
Did we expose them spectators?
I believe we did.
Well, boom, we did what we were supposed to do today.
What Orange Juice Jones say? He said, "Yeah, I saw you. I saw you and him. Yeah. Close your mouth. Close your mouth." From here on out, you might want to keep that on the top of your mind. People see you. People see you. So be on the good end of the spectrum.
She said, "I saw you and him walking in the rain." Girl, that is horrible.
That's real though.
All right, y'all. We hope we said something. Maybe you got something that you can hold on to that's edifying. One thing I hope you do know is don't be a spectator and look out for them other ones.
I'm saying.
So honey, we about to roll on to this rant.
Oh Lord.
Don't go nowhere.
Please don't. This is the fun part. This is the fun part.
Child.
Although I believe the last part was pretty fun too.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't nothing but truth though, Jay.
Nothing but the truth, so help me.
God.
All right. What's your rant today, Tina?
Yo, Jay, let me see. You're going to have to go first because I'm going to have to think this one up. Even though I'm sure there's plenty that I've been complaining about. And ranting about all week long.
Girl, I had a rant today, but you know what? I'm going to leave these drivers alone. I'm going to leave them right whatever these drivers and these parkers. I'm going to leave them alone.
Oh gosh, the Parkers.
Yes, the Parkers. Okay, and not the show.
Not the show.
My rant today is, so if you know me, you do. If you don't, you got to know me. So I have a degree, and more so than a degree, but I have experience in theater, film, music, all of that, right? And so, okay, so really the Lord has given me, because I'm really downplaying, but I have lived in that world. All right. My rant is when you have a show that you're watching. It can be a series, it can be a movie. The movies is really what make me mad. I was getting ready to say PMO, but I don't want to say that. That ain't right. When you leave me, I have looked at this entire movie, and you leave me confused.
Oh gosh.
And I don't know what happened. Like, I'm trying to look for the conclusion.
Oh my God.
Where is the conclusion, guys? Where is the resolve? You can make a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and all that, but your first one gotta have a resolve. Your second one gotta have a resolve. Your third one gotta have a resolve. Like, we need a resolve, because if you don't give us a resolve, I promise you we're gonna come back if the content good. Don't leave me confused.
Y'all better get these movies right.
Please, these movies and these series. The series just, oh my God, I want to choke myself. Oh, I be so mad, y'all.
Oh my
because
gosh.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do this? And then with them series, they make you wait sometimes for 2 years.
That part.
I want to throw everything in here. Let me throw everything.
You forgot what the whole thing was about.
I have to go back and look at the episode before.
Me too, Jay. Me too, Jay. I done forgot everything that was going on previous to. Done forgot the characters' names.
All of that. I have to look them up on imdb.com.
And that is too much, because why are we having to research a movie?
We gotta research.
That's supposed to be enjoyment.
Yes, in a series that you want me to keep up with.
Right.
And understand, look, okay, Jay. Okay. You say you have lived in this world, so you know. Sometimes it is not the creator's fault.
I wish I could see her.
I know. We got look. Sometimes it's not the creator's fault. It's not the director. It is the distribution company.
Okay.
It may be that something needed to be green lighted and it's been on hold for a reason. Like it may be budgeting. It may be all these different things. But me, as a viewer, and I am not working in this space as a director or producer or none of that. I am the viewer. I am upset.
And there you go. And there you go. Okay, Jay. Now see, that was good. That was good, and mine is not gonna be.
It don't matter because I'm still mad.
So mine is not gonna be.
Well, I'm mad.
Mine is not going to be so detailed, and it's not going to be so deep. So here is my rant. Okay, we going back to Christmas. We're going back to Christmas, right? Okay, we're here at Christmas, and people are doing their holiday shopping.
I gotta tell you this.
What?
So somebody said to me, and he is impossible on TikTok. He said to me, Katina always say that hers is not gonna be deep. But then she dropped gems and jewels every time she say it. He told me that. He told me that. I said I was going to tell you.
I appreciate that. Impossible. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
that's what's up. Okay, so the holiday season is coming up, and we all know that when you're out here doing your shopping and all that stuff, that you have got to be patient and waiting in these lines. But this is the thing. My whole crew does not allow you to go back out here and to do an hour's worth of shopping just because you got one person standing in this line and everybody else is trying to get through here. But then here you come with a whole cart full of stuff. And I've been standing in this line for like an hour or so. I'm already tired. My feet hurt. I'm just trying to get through this line. And then here you come right when it's time to get up to the register, and y'all got a cart or a buggy full of stuff. And I'm looking like, now you need to get in the line. You need to go to the back.
So this is it. So you're talking about the person that's already in line in front of you.
They got somebody to hold the place.
They got their family back with a big old cart.
Yeah. Got somebody to hold the place.
Woo, I'm showing out.
Get out of here.
I'm showing out if they happen to be.
I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm looking at you in front of me. I'm looking at you, and you got like maybe 4 or 5 things, in your hand. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. They got 4 or 5 things. We get ready to run through here when it's his turn, and then it's going to be my turn, or when it's her turn, it's going to be my turn. And we're going to run through here. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tell you, even though we out here shopping and doing this holiday stuff, I am not getting ready to have a buggy full of nothing. When I go into these stores, that's why I want this line to go through as fast as possible. But whatever it is that I have, you best believe the only reason I'm standing in that line is because I need that. But that does not validate you to have your shopping crew, your elves on the outside while you stand in line to go do all this holiday shopping. And then next thing you know, here y'all come with a buggy full of stuff. Look, y'all need to get to the back of the line. I'm saying we need somebody to be watching these lines. One of those employees need to say, I'm sorry, but I seen that you were not in that line. You are not getting ready to push that cart full of whatever.
Where is the prevention control person?
Please.
The loss prevention control person.
Now we all gotta stand in line for like 45 minutes longer because you decided to go buy out the whole store. You weren't finished shopping. Go back out there and finish shopping first.
Well, yeah, but Tina, that also happens at the grocery store. Oh, and that is a pet peeve of mine because if I'm in Express or I'm in the self-checkout or whatever, Jay, and you come up and your person already in line and you coming up and you pushing a cart up with that part, where did you come from? And that is more than 10 or 15 items. Why are you here?
No. That does not fly for me. It just don't fly for me. Like, what makes you think that that's right?
I be wanting to do Andy Griffith. Citizens Arrest.
Oh no, not Citizens Arrest.
Citizens Arrest. Citizens
Oh
Arrest.
my gosh, why can I see? I can see it. Like I can see it in my mind.
Citizens Arrest.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, something so simple. It seems like we just turn it into the worst. We just turn it into the worst.
It is the worst day ever.
But that's my rant for today. So I hope that people will take what we have said on today into consideration when you're making your movies. Please don't take forever when you bring out the sequel so that we know exactly what's going on. And please have a resolution to the end of whatever it was that you gave us in the first series.
Tina, tell them.
Don't have us sitting here confused looking at each other like, well, dang, that didn't end right.
Yes, tell them, Tina.
And please don't have us standing in line thinking that we're about to go through and here you come with the rest of your army of your shopping elves. And here they come with 45 minutes worth of scans.
Please don't do it.
We're just trying to go home.
We just want to get these stores and go home.
I'm saying there's more stores that we might be trying to hit up, with our one or two little items. But better than I tell you what. Why don't y'all open up another register so us that only have a couple little things, we can go ahead and go to that one register and it's dedicated just to that. You got a self-checkout and a 15 or less item in the grocery store. Why you can't give that to us in the retail store?
There you go.
Give us that too. And
that's
those people that come with too much, make them stand over there in that long line.
Answer.
I bet you that'll stop them from doing that shopping while somebody is standing in line.
That's right. That's right. I agree.
Oh my gosh. Anyway.
Yeah. Because you was talking to my mama, because my mama would go and get something and leave me in line in a minute.
That is so funny.
And bring it right back.
It's one or two things, okay, that's cool. But when you come back with a full cart though, Jay, like you have just thrown all of my time out the window. Like you just completely disrespected my time.
Please do not fight in this holiday season. Please just assess the situation and govern yourself accordingly. It is not worth it. Walk away. You can go to another store or you can just come back later.
That is so true, Jay. That is so true.
All right.
Because that sale ain't but a few little dollars off extra.
Yes, a little 20% off. What is it, $2?
Because I can't tell you how many times I done dropped stuff. But I'm gonna tell you though, but if you put me in that position,
come on.
I'm not getting ready to take it all the way back there where I got it from.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
It's gonna be left for cleanup.
Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to handle this customer service. Okay, customer service.
Yeah,
customer service. I didn't work in customer service. You need to take it back.
That's it. That's all I can give you because this line just done got way too long and old girl in front of me decided that she wanted to bring 32 more gifts. She wanted to buy 32 more gifts for the rest of her family, the extended family. I just can't.
Not the extended. So we're getting God grapes and great grapes. Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, we thank y'all so much for hanging out with us, honey. Yes. We look forward to being right here, same time next week.
Yes.
Okay?
Come chill with us, y'all.
Come and chill with us. Understand the holiday is coming up. You are in our thoughts. Mm-hmm. You are in our prayers. And we hope the same for us. So please remember, live, laugh, and love.